Can we talk about crypto? Hassan never talks with me about it. It's a scam. Oh, this. Tomato pie. Every time I visit Pennsylvania, my friends treat me to new foods. Tonight, tomato pie. It's basically, do you like tomato sauce? Like, do you like the pizza sauce? It's just kind of like a giant breadstick with the dipping sauce on it and not very much. Maybe you'll sprinkle some Parmesan on it. But if you're not a huge fan of like cheese, you know how people get extra cheese? Well, some people don't like the cheese. That's basically tomato pie. It's regular. It's square, sheet pizza without a lot of cheese. It's fine, actually. I think it's a good snack. It's a good snack. This is a hate crime against people of color. Okay, well, you guys are just wrong. I don't know what to tell you. I've done this because I don't like the cheese. It's good. Yeah, it's good. All right. One more.
We're on our way to
Michael
the
Picard
Milford
video.
Courthouse, where there's a rally for law enforcement to support Trooper Brian North, who is the man who killed Mubarak back in 2020. They're having a rally to support a police officer who shot a guy unjustified. How tone deaf is that? Support the police, shoot yourself. Officers have enough split decisions to make, like which donuts they choose at Dunkin' Donuts. They shouldn't have to shoot anybody. We should just shoot ourselves. I'm here to support you guys. Can I stand over here with my buds?
No, thanks.
Just
We're good.
Are you with a group?
With these guys right over here. I'm here to support the police. I told them I'm with you guys, just so you know. I'm gonna hold it right behind you guys so it looks like you're holding it.
That's kind of a stupid sign if I don't say so myself.
Why?
Jesus.
You tell me what you mean by that.
Cops should not have to shoot people.
No, they
should
shouldn't.
just shoot themselves.
No, see, cops shouldn't have to shoot people. Criminals
Should
break
just
the
shoot
law.
themselves.
Okay, I'll go with that one. Yeah, no.
You keep standing in front of me.
I don't want the officers to see you. Very disrespectful.
That's not nice. I'm here to support the police. Support the police. Shoot yourself. Support the police. Shoot yourself.
Chad,
What?
I just want to take this moment to say that do not shoot yourself. That's terrible. These are bad. It's a bad message. I disagree with it. I disavow it. But this is important and newsworthy. So, we gotta watch
Really?
this.
What did I do?
You should thank these people that you get to stand out here and act like an idiot.
I do thank them every day. I thank them for shooting people and for shooting their dogs too. What are we talking about?
Okay, he went in. You could go home now.
I want to stay here with you.
Excuse me.
I
We're
can-
not with you. We don't want to talk
I'm
to
with you guys.
We don't agree with your sign. Please
I'm here to
stay away
support the
from
police.
us.
I'm just asking
We're
if
not
Trooper
talking
North,
to you,
if Trooper
okay?
North comes out, do you think he'll let me lick his boot? Looks like you're holding up the sign though. What did I do?
Feet. Get away from us.
I'm with you guys though.
Get away.
I'm with
Get
you
away.
guys.
Oh,
though.
now they
You're
want
not
social
with us.
I'm with
distancing,
you.
Get away
Chad.
from us.
I'm with you.
Show some respect. This family lost a family member.
You guys are rallying for a police who shot him. I support you guys.
Because this is the people. These are our streets. Whose streets? Our streets.
We're together, just so you know.
Whose park? Whose park?
I'm with them. We support the police no matter what. Just so you know, we're together. Me and this group over here.
Go away from me.
Uh-oh.
Step away from me.
Man, the First Amendment. They
them.
don't like the First Amendment. Uh-oh. Now, Chad, if you don't know who this guy is, and you're like, Mike, why are you showing a random guy harassing pro-police bootlickers? Michael Picard was the victim of a group of Connecticut state troopers who, on camera, conspired to fabricate fake charges against him because he was protesting police. They took his camera and they left it on and they got together and like, okay, what charges can we give this guy? And then they gave the camera back. A lawsuit brought by the ACLU of Connecticut on behalf of protester Michael Picard against 3 Connecticut State Police employees who were caught on camera appearing to confiscate his camera and give him unwarranted tickets has settled. According to the agreement, the state of Connecticut agreed to pay Picard approximately $1,800 for every minute that the defendants detained him in exchange for his dismissing the lawsuit. In a free society, it is normal and necessary for people to protest the government, including police. If police violate people's fundamental rights to peacefully protest, those police employees should be held accountable. In addition to the human costs of poor police behavior, there can also be financial costs for taxpayers. I hope my story sends a message to police departments that they cannot ignore the Constitution without consequences. We are pleased that Michael's case has ended in a fair agreement, says Dan Barrett, the legal director of the ACLU of Connecticut and the attorney representing Picard in the case. Michael was exercising his peaceful, lawful right to protest when Connecticut State Police seized his camera without a warrant and undermined his First Amendment right to protest and record them. Police must understand that this agreement shows that they ultimately must answer the Constitution. One of the defendants, John Barone, approached him under the pretext of a public complaint and confiscated Picard's camera and lawfully carried pistol. Unbeknownst to the troopers, the camera was recording when Barone brought it to where the co-defendants Patrick Torino and John Jacoby were talking. In footage that later became viral, with the camera rolling, the police appeared to call a Hartford police officer to see if they had any grudges against Picard, open an investigation of him in the police database, and discuss a separate protest they thought he had organized at the state capitol. After Barone announced, "We got to cover our asses," either Torino or Jacoby stated, "Let's give him something," and the 3 settled on 2 criminal infraction tickets that they issued to Picard. Those criminal charges were later dismissed. Actual professional protester paid for by the Connecticut State Police.
No, you're not. You never do that.
We're together.
So disrespectful of you. How dare you?
You're the one supporting the cop who shot him.
Respect.
You're the one supporting the cop who shot him.
You a police officer? You ever been a police officer? You ever done their job?
I don't answer the tough questions.
Oh, okay, yeah. You look like you couldn't answer a tough question.
Group photo. Group photo.
Stay away from us.
Get away from us.
You do understand distance,
Get away
right?
from us.
No, what's that?
You don't. Your First Amendment right doesn't mean that you get to antagonize or intimidate people. So you need to step.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm with you guys.
Second, don't think for a second.
I am part of your group.
Stand with any group here. You showed complete disrespect to the Suleiman family, and you showed complete disrespect to Trooper North.
I mean,
You don't belong here.
you're the one-
You're lucky. You are lucky. You are lucky.
Fuck
Man,
you,
these
Lenore.
white people are fucking scum, man. Seriously.
Fuck
Jesus Christ.
No peace.
No
Police.
No peace.
No peace.
No police.
Yeah.
We want justice. We want it now.
What she said. We're together, just so you know.
Yeah, they work together.
We're not together.
Nina quit the disinformation
We're not
government board?
together.
Yeah, she was
So let
really
me get
dumb
this
as fuck.
straight. You guys, because you're here together, you're trying to make this about you guys, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
It's all about us.
It's all about you guys. It's not about the family. He's with the back to police supporters.
We want to make this day about us. Guys, let's make this day more about us.
They're making this about them. They're not making it about the family. You're holding a flag that's basically saying we respect the law, but then turn around and you're going around and saying, well, we also respect the murderer too.
He was doing his job.
How do you do your job?
We don't answer.
You shoot somebody who's blocked in a car.
We don't answer the tough questions. Guys, wait up for me. You're walking too fast.
Please stop following us.
I'm not.
Stop following us.
We're marching.
Stop following us.
We're marching.
He's harassing us real bad.
No,
Stop following us.
we're marching.
What's that?
He's
We're
not with
marching.
us.
Good evening, Select Board. My name is Michael Picard, and George Soros paid me $50 to be here. We would ask, nay, we would demand that this board establish the Annalisa Gentile Center to enhance LGBTQ rights. wherein elementary schoolers can be re-educated. Together we can turn every man, woman, child, furry friend, and frog gay.
All right, everybody. That was Michael Picard, the professional gadfly. Hates cops, so I give him credit for that. Yeah, I see the xQc thing. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, there are games that are skill. And an example of a game that is skill is poker. Now, poker is not gambling in the same sense that a slot machine is gambling. A slot machine is designed to have what's known as a negative expectation. That means that no matter who you are, if you're playing a fair slot machine, you're going to lose money over time. You may get lucky and you may perform above expectation in a short time frame, but over a long term, enough spins, you will lose at an expected rate per hour. That's how slots work. They are a money hole. You can't beat slots unless you're one of those people who goes in, spins a few times, hits the jackpot, you perform way above expectation, and you never gamble again. That's the only way to win slots. I don't believe there's such a person that's ever actually existed. Poker is different. Poker, if you are, depending upon how skillful you are, and depending upon if there is a rake or not, you can actually have a positive expectation. Now, you may perform above or below that expectation, but if you're good enough at poker, you can actually win, and you can expect to win. In the same way that when a casino opens up a blackjack table, they're not gambling. You're gambling. Why? Because they have a positive expectation, okay? Now, the thing about poker is many people think they have a positive expectation who don't, all right? They don't understand the game, they don't understand the math, and they're actually a negative expectation player thinking they're a positive expectation player. But that's different, okay? Poker is also much more expensive as a hobby activity. Buy-ins are cost prohibitive. For any real game at a casino, slots you can play at nickels. Now, some people confuse card games, randomness, or a single event as meaning they're the same thing. In poker, any single session or any single hand, you can lose even though you've made all the correct decisions. You can lose the pot. That's because there's an element of randomness, and a bad poker player could still win. A bad poker player could still win a hand. A bad poker player can still win it over a night. A bad poker player can win a tournament. But over a long enough expectation, over enough hands, you're going to see you perform pretty close to your level of skill. I don't know why people don't understand this, but this is a very important point. Now, something like blackjack, something like online slots, I think has absolutely no value and shouldn't be legal. There's my personal opinion. I hate it. I think they're a waste of time. They're stupid. Now, they're probably not. I don't think you should actually ban it. But places like Twitch, I think that they are ripe for causing young people who are not of age to get addicted, because gambling is an addictive behavior for many people. Roulette is 100% skill-based. Yeah. If you're xQc and you're being paid to play and you get your little minions hooked, online slots are very plus EV. Yes, but that's because you're a shill. That's because it's positive EV for you to play, but slots for your fans, that's a scam. It takes 100,000 hands of poker to realize a win rate that is somewhat accurate. I don't know what number there is, but it's still a skill game. It's like playing a BR shooter. You could be the most skilled shooter, but you could still lose off rip because of some randomness of drops. Exactly. It's like Hearthstone. Better players at Hearthstone are going to win more times than not in a match, but even the best Hearthstone player can lose a game if they draw their deck in the wrong order. xQc admitting to losing 1.4 million or something last month playing offline. I think he came back because he's addicted and losing big. Why would you want to gamble? I don't understand being rich in gambling. I understand being desperate in gambling because this is your only hope is to get lucky to break yourself out, but being rich in gambling is weird for me. If you have a bunch of money, how does winning give you any boost? All right, somebody wanted me to talk. I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. It's pretty boring, man. I don't think that you should be able to show kids gambling. It's still a thrill. Norm Macdonald talked about this. I think the losing is what's actually addicting. The stimulus from gambling comes from the moment before the win or the loss, not the win. I think both the win and the loss are part of the addictive process. People love chasing the dopamine hit. True. Relevant clip.
It's fun and I can afford it. I can afford doing it.
Just because it's fun doesn't mean it's... Okay, would you have as much fun gambling if you were doing it off stream than on stream?
Yeah, I gamble every day. I lost 2 mil this month.
Really?
I lost 1.85 mil this month.
Guys, don't. Yeah. Okay, I think you can do
It's
Yes.
fun, and I can afford it. I can afford doing it.
All right, man. Whatever you say, dude. You know what's fun? You know what's fun for me? When you're losing, by the way, if you're losing that much money, you will go broke. Doesn't matter how much money you make. If you're losing millions of dollars a month, you will go broke. And I don't care how much you make streaming, whatever. You're gonna end up homeless, bro. You know what would be really cool? Just, wow. Taking care of people, taking care of family, and trying new experiences. Just like fully living life. My God, dude, with the amount of money he lost in a month, what I could do with that. Holy shit, dude. He could have bought so many attack ads. That's right. That's right. You have an obligation to like, comment, and subscribe.